Okay, so in this problem, it talks about tripling the investment in value. So the initial investment is $200. Whatever this is what you started with. And if I triple 200, that's multiplying by 3. So if I take 200 and I triple it, now the shoes would be worth 600. So the question is, how long is that going to take? So in this equation, V is the value of the shoes. So I want to know, when will this value reach $600? All right. Okay. So here's the equation. The first thing I want to do to solve this is cancel out this 200. Now, a lot of people think, like, I guess we should subtract 200, right, to get rid of it? But remember, this 200 is being multiplied by this part of the equation. And I can tell it's being multiplied because 200 right by a parentheses, that means multiply. And the opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide both sides by 200. And so that gives me 3 equals 1.15 to the power of n. So now I've got this equation, 3 equals 1.15 n. And I'll tell you the truth, when I look at this and I see like a number and then another number that's the base and some unknown value, one of the first things I think is, could I change these bases to be the same? And the answer is no, because 3 to the first is 3, but 3 to the what is 1.15, beats the heck out of me. That's part of the reason why we have logarithms, because finding this is going to be a real pain in the neck. So the first thing I'm going to do, or the next thing I'm going to do, is change this into the log format. And I can tell I need to do that because I've got number, and unknown exponent. And anytime I see this sort of structure, I think, I'm going to need some logs. So I'm going to rewrite this as a log. Okay, so log. Now the base is 1.15. All right. And the 3 is the argument. And then the exponent is always going to be what it's equal to. So n is what it's equal to, our exponent. Okay. Now, you know that if I get a calculator out, there is no button that lets me change the base. So I'm going to have to do the change of base formula. So that's log 3 divided by log 1.15. That equals n. And you got to remember that, the order of this matters. So like log 3 has to be in the numerator, and log 1.15 has to be in the denominator. If you flip it around, do it the other way, you will get the wrong answer. And the base is what always goes in the denominator of this thing. So I need a calculator now. I do no clue what log 3 divided by log 1.15 is. So let's see here. Okay, we got log 3, right? And I'm going to divide that by log 1.15. Okay. Just show you what that looks like. You can see up here that I'm doing log 3 divided by 1.15. I hit enter. I get 7.86059. Okay. Okay, so I've got 7.86059. Let me just double check I got that right. 7.86059. Okay, so, and they went to the 3 decimal places. So let's see here. Here's a decimal, 1, 2, 3. And so basically I want to cut it off there. So the last question is about rounding. Should I round it to 7.861 or 7.860? And so I look back here, and if this digit is 5 or greater, like 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, I've got to add one more to this. So n would be 7.86. I've got to add one more, 1 to 3 decimal places. So it'll take about 7.8 years, or seven and three quarters of a year for this investment to triple in value. So that's how you solve that guy.